Hi, happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Bess McCarty, founder and coach with the MLM Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers. Love to come to you this time on Tuesdays to share with you tips to grow your business. So today, I wanted to talk with you about a topic that we are delving into and just mastering in the MLM Millionaire Club this month, and that is closing or signing people up, getting a greater sign-up rate or more wonderful top producers on your team. So we are going over wonderful closing tips, creative ideas, and all sorts of cool things to learn. So I wanted to share 6 of my favorite closers with you. Welcome, Linda. Glad to see you. So here's one of them that we discussed last night on our club call, and that is to consider doing an interview with your prospect. I believe that this raises the professionalism and raises the bar for both the interviewer and the interviewee. And you could ask them questions such as, what skills, what experience do you bring to the table? Why do you believe that you would be a benefit to our company? What skills do you bring? What life experience do you bring? And why do you believe it would be worthwhile for me to train you? So those are just some questions to get the person thinking and perhaps to step up and bring more value to the table. And also to recognize that this is a profession. This is a professional, respectable business. Hey, Linda, thanks for your hey and your love. So I believe it also can raise the bar for the interviewer, because if I'm going to be asking my prospect or potential new team member, teammate, these questions, I better bring a lot to the table myself, right? If I'm going to raise the bar, I better step up and raise the bar for myself too. Hello, Rosenza. Glad to have you. Thank you. Now, other favorite closers that I have. Hello, Ignacio. Hey, glad you could make it. I know that you have a busy schedule, and I'm really jazzed when you can make it. So another of my favorite closers, besides the interview process, is there any reason you can't start right now? And the person will think, well, what excuses do I have? No. I have the startup money. I love this. Is there any reason you can't start right now? And I learned that from a Mary Kay rep. They would say, is there any reason you wouldn't get a free facial? And it kind of brings up the fact that there's no excuse. There's no reason not to start. Or unless if they do give you a reason, then of course you can work with that and treat it as an objection and handle that. Of course, money and time, we know, are not the true reasons. There's always something underneath that, isn't there? Whenever somebody gives that as the reason. So then you can help them past that and help them to solve that and help them to see what the real reason is, and then to manage that and solve that and move forward. So that's a good question. And another of my favorite closers, why do you believe you haven't met your goals yet? Because hopefully by this time you have talked with this person about their goals and their dreams and their why. And so this question, why do you believe you haven't met your goals yet, I think can help them to see that they haven't had the correct opportunity to do so before now. Because how else can they meet their goals? Work extra hard at a job, just work harder, work more, all sorts of reasons why they haven't had the perfect opportunity before now, because I believe there isn't one that's better. And that's another one of my favorite closers I'll throw in is, do you have a better option than this? So Rosenza says, I'm launching a 90-day game plan, wondering if I can ask you to give my team a special small motivation video about your story. Yeah, private message me and we'll be glad to talk about that. And hello, Joel. Oh, Joel is coming from the Philippines. Awesome. welcome from the Philippines. And anybody else want to type in where you're from, then I can shout out to where you are, and love to welcome you, and especially if you're new. Also, if you care about someone and you know that they can learn from these closers, if you know someone who would like to get better at having a greater sign-up rate, I invite you to share this video and then let me know that you shared so I can thank you. And okay, so another of my favorite closers is, why do you want to start a new business? And then they will probably talk themselves into why they are looking at this business. The advantages. They might say, I get to be my own boss. I get to bust past the dollar per hour model. I get to get paid what I'm worth. I can get to have unlimited income. There's no ceiling in this business. I get to have more job security with my own business than I do at any job or career in this economy. So maybe they want the security. Maybe they want the return, the huge return on investment that network marketing is. So that's the question. Why do you want to start a new business? And they will often talk themselves into going ahead and starting. Another question that kind of goes along with that a little bit is, another one of my favorite closers is, why are you considering this business? And it may be because they love the products, because they love helping people, because they believe in what they do for them, because of all the reasons I just mentioned before about the advantages of this business, because they like working with you as a sponsor. Hello, Kirsten and Tom. So glad you guys are here to hear about 6 more of my favorite closers. That's the topic today. For people who want to increase their sign-up rate. And why do we want to master this skill? Because it makes your efforts return better, easier, faster. You have more fun at this. Remember the 7 skills that Eric Worre teaches in his GoPro book, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. The 7 skills are finding people to talk to, inviting them to your business, presenting, including telling your story or someone's story, and follow-up, including getting past objections, then signing them up and training them and getting them to events. So this one is the 5th skill, closing or signing them up. And Linda is visiting Paris. Ooh, what's that like right now in the summertime? Is it pretty nice? Hi Lloyd, glad to see ya. So we're talking about 6 more of my favorite closers right now. And I was encouraging, of course, want every skill, every one of the 7 skills to get up to a 10, don't we? Because you're going to get more for the return on your effort that you put out. You're going to have more fun. You're going to have more people in your team. You're going to have more stars on your team if you master these 7 skills. So that is why we're focusing on closing today, and why we take a month with each one of these skills in the MLM Millionaire Club, my school for network marketers. We use Eric Worre's GoPro book as the main book part of our curriculum, and we master each one of these skills. We take a month with each skill and master it with role-playing and practicing and lessons that the students then try out in their business. So Linda says, in Paris it's raining but warm, bit humid, vibrant, lively. Ah, I'm glad. It's such a beautiful city. And Lise Davidson, hello to you. Glad you guys are here. Okay, so more of my favorite closers. Why is now the right time to do this? And they'll say, because I'm sick and tired of my job. Or I can't bear to say goodbye to my kids one more morning than I have to. Because I know I'm meant for more. Because I'm ready to get paid what I'm worth. And they will talk themselves into, why isn't this the right time to do it? Because I don't know how else to pay off my student loan. I am facing retirement, and I'm tired of budgeting like this. I want to bust out of that. So why is now the right time to do this? And they will tell you. And here's another similar question. What would be the best part for you about doing this business? What would be the best part for you? And again, they're sort of talking themselves into going ahead and starting, and why they're loving it, why they're considering it, all the good parts of it. And Donna, welcome. So those are my 6 favorite closers. I will review them real quick. Consider doing an interview with the person to kind of turn the tables and let them know that this is special. I only work with certain people and only people that can answer these questions. My time is valuable. My training that I'm going to be investing some time in training to get you going and helping you reach your dreams. Hello, Donna. And so I would like to know, what do you bring to the table? What commitment can you give this business? Can you give me a year commitment to work this business? Are you coachable? Why would it be worthwhile for me to train you and spend this time? And again, it raises the bar for that person. Hello, Pam. Raises the bar for the interviewee and I believe for the interviewer to step up their game as well and bring more to the table. So second, more of my favorite closers. Thank you for the likes, everybody. And by the way, I invite you to share. If you care about someone who would like to learn this, please share it and let me know so that I can thank you for that. And if you're getting value, put a little star or a little like. Love that. And Lee says, I am an asset. You betcha. You betcha. If you bring your best game to the table, then that prospect will be lucky to work with you. And you can convey that without saying it. Just in saying, you know, why I'm going to screen people, or I'm interviewing people to see who I would like to work with and train in this business. And yeah, know that you are valuable. If you are, you got to make sure you step up and live up to that, right? Be a good trainer, be a good sponsor, be a good role model. Yep, everybody's agreeing with that. Thank you. It's beautiful, isn't it? We all grow, and we invite people to grow with us. It's a beautiful, beautiful profession. Perfect one. Okay. Just to review, the 6 favorite closers I just mentioned is the interview, and also, is there any reason you can't start now? Why do you believe you haven't met your goals yet? Why do you want to start a new business? Why are you considering this business? Why is now the right time for you to do this? And what would be the best part for you in doing this business? They will, again, sell themselves, talk themselves into doing this. And you don't ask them all these questions, of course, but pick one. Pick one that resonates with you, or of the past videos that I've put out. I've put out a number of these videos now. So pick 1 or 2, 1 to 5 that really resonate with you. Maybe write them down on an index card and kind of carry them with you. And then you'll know which one is the right one at that moment to go ahead and use. And try them out. Everybody who does marketing does tests. They see how this works for them and see how that works for them. Some people just stick with one, they just love it. And other people might vary it according to the person in front of them. So pick one or some, try them out. Love to hear how they work for you. In fact, put a comment below even later on if you try this out and you really, really worked for you. Love to hear that. Also, does anyone have a favorite closer or closing point that you'd like to share with the group? And I can do that from your comments. If anyone has a question, please add that right here. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and mention that I believe you have the best chance of closing or signing up a good person if you have done a good job of developing the relationship before that point. And to me that means asking the right questions, interested and curious but not nosy, like an interview, and listening well, and then giving them empathy for what you hear, which elicits more. That empathy validates them, gets more information, lets them know that you care, and helps them be aware of the need for your solution, which you then offer them in the form of your product or business. And this empathy part is something that I specialize in teaching. I haven't seen anyone teach it the way that I do and the depth that I do. It works. And I call this workshop that I do around this Always Get a Yes. And so I offer a free workshop to teach this to your team. If you would like to learn more about it, please private message me here on Facebook, and I'll be glad to chat and just answer any questions you have about that. See if it might benefit you and your team. What would happen if your team's results multiplied? What would happen to your team? So I wonder if anyone has gotten value today. If you might like to type in one thing that you've gotten, maybe one of the closers that you liked, that you will commit to take away and put into your business this week. If you got something, I'd love to hear that. And just go ahead and type that in if you like. Or just put a star, a little heart if you got value. So I'll be glad to. Okay, don't see any more comments. And thank you everyone for joining. I love that you're here, love that you're learning, and I love you and send best wishes on your mission to help people to better lives through network marketing. Everyone take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.